Hello yes, welcome back to my channel Gurukulam. If you have not subscribed to my channel yearly, please subscribe. Also, you like this video and then you share this video with your friends and relatives. Now we are seeing how to chant the Narayaniyam slokas in this series. See, I am giving you the English text also to follow it easily. Now, not only chanting the slokas, in this series I am giving you the meaning also so that you can enjoy the slokas. Now, in this episode we are going to see the meaning for the third sloka in the second dashakam. So as usual, Narayana Bhattatri is describing about the Guruvayurappan. He uses some special words every time before starting a sloka. In this sloka, he says, "O Lord Guruvayurappa, you are prevailing everywhere." That is what Engum Vyabithirpavan, prevailing everywhere. O Lord Guruvayurappa. That's what he says. And then he says, see, there are three lokas: the Swargaloka, the Bhuloka, and then the Patala Loka. There are many superior things in all the three worlds. So in this sloka, the Bhattatri is comparing the form of the Lord Guruvayurappan with every the superior thing, and how it is superior than the most superior thing. That is how he describes the Lord Guruvayurappan in this sloka. So now you can see every time in this sloka, topi, 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 it is coming. It is not topi, it is, we have to separate it as abhi. What is abhi? It is superior, like that we have to mean it. So first he says, lot of superior things are available in the three worlds, but your form is more superior than to the all these three worlds of superior things. That is what he tells in the first line. And then he says his form is more charming than the most charming entities in the world. Then he says your form is more attractive than the most attractive thing in the world. Then he says, your form is sweeter than the sweetest. Also he describes Lord Guruvayurappan, your form is more beautiful than the most beautiful entities in the world. Also he says, wonders of all wonders. Then he finishes the sloka, whoever sees this Lord Guruvayurappan, it's not a surprising thing that they will get the happiness, because he has got such a good form. He is describing about so much in this sloka about the Lord Guruvayurappan, but without seeing something, can you describe about that substance in detail like this? So there is a confirmation from this sloka that Narayana Bhattatri is seeing the Lord Guruvayurappan every time and writing the sloka with his approval only. So what is the benefit, sir, after telling this sloka? You will ask definitely. This is going to give you the beauty not only to your body, outer that is like face, it is going to give you the inner beauty also. Your mind will be thinking only about the good thing. So your mind is guided and your face is also becoming sweeter, like Lord Guruvayurappan. That is what he says in the sloka. Now we will see something in detail. Okay. See the first line. Yatrailogya mahiyasopi mahitam sammohanam mohana. That is the first line. Yat means your form. Trilogya. Trilogya means three lokas. The Swargaloka, Bhuloka and Padala Loka. So after that, Yatrailogya mahiyasopi mahitam topi. You see what I told you in the beginning of this episode, that the song you can very often see the topi. Abhi means, that is topi, api. Okay. Mahiyasopi mahitam sammohanam mohana. There are many superior things in the three worlds, and your form is the most superior than to the all these superior things available in the three worlds. That is what the meaning for this. Then Kantam Kanti. Kanti means what? It is the bright object. In the first sloka, I told you, his crown is shining like a sun. It is his ear pendant, which is the fish-shaped pendant, which is giving the very high shine that is being reflected at the cheeks of the Lord Narayana. He describes about the brightness of his face in the first sloka. In fact, you can take it as the continuation of the first sloka. He says, Kantam Kanti. So many bright things are available, glorious things. Your form is brighter than the brightest. That is what he says in this sloka. Then he says, Madhurya Duryadabi. Here also it comes Abhi. So, what is Madhuryam? Madhuryam is the attractive objects. So, there are many attractive objects, and you are more attractive than the most attractive entities in the world. Your form is like that. Your form is more attractive than the most attractive entities in the world. That is what he says in this line. Then he says, Saundaryottaratobi. Again Tobi has come. See, you are sweeter than your form is sweeter than the sweetest. That is what he says in this line. Then he says, Sundaram Saundaryottaratobi Sundaram Twadrubamascharya-topi. He says, your form is more beautiful than the most beautiful entities. Your form is more beautiful. So, Ascharyam bhuvanena kasya kutukam pushnadi Vishno vibho. So, you are having such a kind of form. It is wonders of all wonders. It is more beautier than the most beautiful things, which is sweeter than the sweetest, attractive, most attractive, more attractive than the most attractive. It is more charming than the most charming, and more glorious than the most glorious. All these things you are possessing, all the qualities of this kind of forms you are having. So it is not surprising for the devotees to get the happiness on seeing your form. So all the devotees are getting the happiness once they see your form at Guruvayur temple. So from this description about the Lord Guruvayurappan, you can understand the Lord, the Nambudri, the Narayana Bhattatri is seeing actually the Lord Guruvayurappan and then writing the slokas with his approval. Okay. So once you start reading this particular sloka again and again, you are getting the beauty. Your face becoming beautier. Not only that, your inner beauty is also improving. What is that inner beauty? Your mind is becoming sharp and it is thinking only about the good qualities, good thinkings. You will possess only good thinkings and you will leave the bad thinking. Okay. So that is the benefit of telling this sloka. That is what he says in this sloka. Hope it is very clear to you now. You can enjoy the sloka again by viewing my earlier episode, how to chant this sloka, and then you can get familiar with it. Okay? Thank you for watching this video. Hope you have enjoyed this episode. See you in the next video for chanting, how to chant the fourth sloka in the second dasakam. Thank you for viewing this video. Bye-bye.